Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Cheryl Milner Unfiltered Real Talk. Well, you guys, another controversy in the Olympics. So I guess everyone have heard what happened about this gender boxer competing against a woman boxer. And I have to say, when I first heard the report about it, I was outraged. Um, and I was going to say something crazy in this video, but I did some research and I was digging and digging and digging before I even say anything. But before I get into that, I just want to say, what has happened to the world? Honestly, what has happened? How is it okay for a gender man who says that he is a woman? How is it okay for them to compete in a women's sport? Where have we gone wrong here? Like, seriously, like, how is it fair? It's unjust. It's just not right. And why are corporate America are allowing this, the Olympics or sports in general? Why are they trying to mock women? Why do they think that it's okay? It doesn't make any sense to me. And it's just not fair for women who work their ass off, you know, to um, to do a sport that they love, training day in and day out, putting their body through this, and then for them to compete with a man saying that they're a woman. It's just not right. It's unjust. Like, where is the, I'm not saying sympathy, but where's the ethical in this? And I don't see it. And it's just not right. Like, why are they allowing this? They should not allow a man that saying that there's a woman to compete in women's sport. Like, let's be real here. Men are more stronger. Not saying that women are not stronger, but their physique, you know what I mean? Their height, their weight, their muscle mass, you know what I mean? It's just not right. And it's just disgusting to me. And I believe that women who are in sports right now, they should say something. They should say something, protest, and say enough is enough. This is not right. Something has to give. This has to stop. And I don't see anyone talking about it, or saying anything except for the commentaries. You know what I mean? People from YouTube are commenting and putting their opinions and their thoughts into this. But what about the women that's competing in sports? Basketball, football, boxing, soccer. You know what I mean? Like, why I don't see anyone, saying anything about this. You know what I mean? And that's why I feel like corporate America, they're doing it because no one's not stepping up and saying anything about it. If it was me and if I was in women's sports, I definitely would have said something. You know what I mean? Whether if I lose my job or endorsements, whatever, what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. And what they're doing is bringing a man, saying that it's a woman, to compete in women's sports is just not right. It's just not right. It's just not fair. And there should be some common sense about this. This never happened before. Why is it starting to happen now? And I feel like women in sports should step up and say something about it. Period. They should say something about it because it's just not right. It's not right for women who work their butt off, to train for something that they love, and then they're just gonna get beaten by a man who say that there's a woman. You understand what I'm saying? It doesn't make any sense to me. And I feel like a lot of women in the sports should say something. Definitely say something. Protest. Have people hear your voice, because enough is enough. This is just foolishness. This is a mockery of women in sports industry, and it got to stop. With that being said, watching the footage of that boxer who compete with another woman, the Italian female boxer, I was gonna say that's not a male. I mean, that's not a woman. It's a male. but let's be clear here. We don't know for sure. We don't. The only thing that we know, which I did my research for several hours while I was at work, but don't tell my boss that, that the woman failed her tests last year. Some chromosome or testosterone test or whatever the case is, she failed it, okay? And she has XY chromosomes. So obviously XY chromosome, it's a male chromosome. So my thing is, what if this person is not a man, really? What if it's just a woman and everyone is just, outraged and pissed? How can the Olympics do this? How can they have this male man compete in this woman in a women's boxing and stuff like that? Like, I was thinking the same thing too. I was outraged and pissed and like, this is disgusting. This is not right. And how can they allow this? But then I was doing my research even more, and clearly this person, we don't know if it's a male or a female. We don't know. We don't know until they present it to us saying that this is an actual man. We don't really know. We're just speculating what was reported, basically. So basically what was reported, what was saying is that the woman, I think Khelif, if I pronounced his name wrong, forgive me, and I'm calling it a he or a she. I don't even know. So I'm going to say a he for now. That his gender test failed last year. And also the level of testosterones, that could raise suspicious too. So we don't know the truth. We should get to the bottom of the truth in regards to this, and find out. I don't think anyone should say, oh, this is the male. He's a male and he shouldn't be there. We don't know. You know what I mean? I don't think that we should speculate, because if we are saying this and the truth comes out that this person is really a female, then everyone's gonna look like an asshole. I'm sorry to say that. You're wrong. This was actually a woman instead of a male. And there's women that, women are like tall and physique and muscular. You have women like that. You really do. You know what I mean? It's very rare, but it is common. You know what I mean? You see basketball player women, they're tall and physique and have muscular and very toned. You have that a lot. You know what I mean? So we don't know yet. So I'm not going to say this person is a male. I really don't know yet until they present proof to us, to the people, saying that, oh, this person is a male, not a female. You know what I mean? So to be honest with you, I'm not sure at all. I'd be lying to you and say, well, this was a male and transitioned to a female. I don't know, to be honest with you. I was just doing my facts and reading my research. And another thing too, this particular boxer, she could have like DSD. Basically what's DSD stand for is disorder of sexual development. So this person may be a woman, but she has all these sexual development that's off. You know what I mean? When women take testosterones or estrogens and stuff like that, it can change. It can change your levels. You know what I mean? So the test that she took or he took, it says XY chromosome, when it could be false. You know what I mean? It has happened before. You know what I mean? So we have to take that in mind. And I think a lot of people don't talk about this. And basically, DSD is a sexual development are conditions when a person reproduce organs and genitalia are mismatched at birth. Example include male chromosome XY and appears female. So female chromosome is XX. So some people with DSD have characteristics of both sexes. So it's a possibility that could be that person's case. We don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure, but it's possible. It's very rare. A lot of people don't talk about this, and I believe that might be the case. You know what I mean? We don't know for sure. But what I can say for sure is that I don't think that men who are transitioned into women should compete in women's sport at all. I think they should have a different category for that. I think that if a person is transitioning into a woman, they should have a separate entity for that, for sports, to be fair. They should. And they should just leave men playing with men, women playing with women, and then a gender who is transitioned into a woman should have that category. It should be 3 different categories, 3 different entities, in my opinion. I think that they should do that. I think someone in the corporate world should be creative and do something like that, and then make it fair. Make it fair for everyone. That's just my opinion. And I think they should do that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think it's right for, a male gender who says that it's a woman who's not fully, transition should compete. It's just not right. You know what I mean? Like, different physique, different body types. Males are stronger than women. It's just not right. It's just common sense, and it shouldn't happen. I don't know why they're allowing this. It's just a mockery, to be honest with you. Something should be done, period. And I'm putting it out there. I gave my suggestion. There should be 3 different entities: male, female, and gender identity, or someone that's transitioning. That should be a different sport. And everyone have rights to do what they want to do, but don't take away women who've been competing all their life and to get cheated out because you have a stronger person who's going to beat them. It's just not fair. Like, it has to be fair. Like, if I had a daughter and she wants to play sports, I don't think I will put her in a sport if there's another male in there, because I just feel like my daughter would never have a chance of winning. You get what I'm saying? And that's how these women are feeling. They're never going to have a chance of winning. It's just like, what's the point? And all I'm saying is that we all need to step up and say something about this and not stay silent, because staying silent is not getting anything done. Nothing will get resolved. And the more people speak about it, the more people say enough is enough, maybe there might be a change in regards to this. Until then, we just have to stay tuned and find out, and hopefully they will be honest with us, and then we get to the bottom of this to find out if this particular boxer is a female or a male. But I'm gonna wait to see, because I don't want to speculate and be outraged and be pissed off and say, well, how dare they? This is a male. How can they have this male defeat this competitive Italian woman's boxer, and then just 46 seconds, one blow, and then she was done and she quit. I felt bad for her. I really did. You know what I mean? Just seeing the tears, and she just gave up and quit for that one blow in the head. You know what I mean? I felt bad, but I'm not gonna say in this video that this person is a male. I'm not gonna do that, because I don't wanna look foolish or an asshole. I need proof. I need them to present to us to let us know if this is a male or a female. And then I go from there. And then I just want to say thank you so much for listening to my YouTube channel, Cheryl Milder Unfiltered Real Talk. Please comment below and subscribe, and let me know what your thoughts and your opinion are. Do you think this boxer is a male or a female? What's going on? And the Olympics, the Paris, they need to get themselves together. They really, really do, because this is just a second thing that has happened in the Olympics. First, the Last Supper, stupid mocking Christianity, and now this big news about this supposedly a male competing in a women's boxing ring. I don't know. It's just crazy to me. It's just nuts, and hopefully I will get more information and let you know what's the truth. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and God bless.